Obviously. How much? Where would you like to take your money out of?
You've chosen Spanish.
Oh, damn right. Yo quiero dinero. Oh, Mamma mia. English. Now we can work properly. Where would you like to take your money out of? Your hidden bank account in the Caymans. Fantastic. How much would you like to withdraw? $20 billion trillion. Enter.
Transaction not processed.
I can't even catch all this money. No. It's like a money river. It's swallowing me whole.
I should swim in it.
Ah! There's so much pressure. I can't even fight my way through it. It's too much.
Good. I found some sort of raft vehicle to hold on to.
I've never seen anything so terrifying and yet beautiful at the same time.
When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, that's amore.
Obviously, I'm in
When the moon
Venice.
starts
and
to
I'm
shine
driving
like
along.
you've had too much wine, that's amore.
Perhaps I should pick up some customers in my gondola. I need some extra. What's the Italian currency?
Euros.
Euros. Whichever you prefer. Come on.
Come on in, imaginary customers.
Come into my gondola. I'll stand up here, even though it's unstable. Alright.
I'm a little bit nervous. This is kind of my first day on the job.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
Hey, he's gesticulating. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do. Get in.
I'm king of the world! But I don't need to put my hands up for it.
Hey, check this out. I grew a really cool mustache just for this job.
Did you see it? Did you notice?
Notice it's very tightly cut and very carefully done.
Oh, man.
The moon
There it
hits
goes.
your eye like a big pizza pie. Don't know any other songs. Da-da-da.
Look out for that leaning tower. I think it's pretty.
It's leaning to the
I didn't know
south.
I could see it from the canals in Venice.
It's amazing. Apparently from Venice you can see anything in Italy.
Is that the Eiffel Tower? Why, that's
Oh, look, the Colosseum in Rome.
the Brandenburg Gates.
The Louvre! Hey, it's St. Petersburg. It's Atlantis.
It's Beijing.
It's the mirrors.
The mirrors, man, the mirrors.
It's the Washington Monument. Well, now that I've taken you all across the world.
Yeah,
That's gonna be like 44,000
euros.
which is roughly $80-something thousand.
I'm a little strapped.
Oh, God. That hurts.
I tried to get away, but my frog suit couldn't swim fast enough. Fucking yogurt.
Oh well, life continues for the lonely gondolier. Sigh. I wish I had something else to fill my days every now and then.
I wish I had a hobby of some kind.
Maybe playing a violin or a viola
Or maybe it's shaving my armpits.
or a vindaloo.
Yes, they're pretty hairy and they take a long time to maintenance.
But when you've got them just properly shaved, you can almost hear them sing through the wind.
Or scream. Occasionally scream.
Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, guess what? I can see you, the water and heaven, I can see you and I'm a rapist. Indiana.
Indiana Jones.
What I never figured out is how I'm actually running on the water.
Frankly, I like to think it's that I've got enough faith.
I've got water Nikes.
I also got those ninja shoes. You know the sort that they tested out in Mythbusters and they failed?
Yeah, Air Jordans.
Yeah, I actually wear both on me at the same time because 2 pairs of shoes are better than 1.
I've actually got 4 feet. The second pair is in.
I'm really glad people realize that's not tobacco in my pipe, it's bubbles.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Now, I need a little bit more of that bubble mixture. Let's start run out.
I gotta dip it. Where is it?
Oh, wait. Oh,
Oh.
it's only bubble bath. It
Oh.
smells kind of old. Maybe I have to go to Toys R Us.
Thunk. Thunk.
Oh, gondola.
Luckily, I can.
Probably. It's motorized. And has wheels now.
I gotta get there quick before all the sales are done.
This mixture has a lot of horsepower.
Oh my God, there's a stampede. Somebody must be playing Jumanji.
Oh, it's okay. I'm all right.
Yeah, I got through it.
You are too close to the vehicle. You
Ouch.
kick the vehicle. Hi, I'd like some bubble for my bubble pipe.
Is
You
there
know
any-
the stuff.
Is there any particular brand you want?
White Owl.
What does that mean? I didn't know White House had a scent.
The-
Oh,
the-
they do?
Yeah, it's
That's amazing.
quite delicious.
I'll go look in the wilderness and see if I can find one. Hey, I found some bubbles from this owl in the back.
Very well, I'll take it.
Guess what? It will cost you your life savings because that took too long to figure out.
Okay, then just give me some of the regular stuff.
One moment. All right, I get it. Hold on, I'm waiting. It's okay. Oh, so much.
That was.
Oh, that'll do. I'm not even gonna bother counting it. It just looks like a lot. I'll take it. Yeah, you're done. You can go.
Finally,
understand.
get my bubble on in peace.
So you want to start talking yet? Because this mind thing is really not working
For who?
for both of us.
Really?
I mean, I lost my voice, but I still think talking in a whisper is better. It's a really good sound effect. How did you do that? That's incredible.
Right?
All right. So I guess it's time for a raspy voice monologue. Well, it's not always easy having a raspy voice, but then again, it's not always easy doing 12 hours of straight improv and screaming at people. That's the price you have to pay, I guess. I feel somewhat like a dictator. One of those dictators that loses the voice. You know, you never hear stories about all those very, very, very naughty men, Hitler and Mussolini, losing their voices. But come on, those guys screamed all the time. Hitler made all those crazy gesticulations and rants, and Mussolini was just a dumbass. They would just scream and scream and scream. But did you ever think maybe those dictators on their days off did nothing but take hot steam showers to help their vocal cords? No one ever thinks about that because they just think about their great speeches. But these guys were also masters of mind because after their speeches they wouldn't be able to say anything. How do you think it is to communicate to someone that you want all Eastern European Russians executed? It's very difficult. As an example, Hitler. What's a good mind for Russian?
You want us to kill the Burmese?
See, that's difficult to do, you know? So all these guys, and Abba Mussolini after his great speech, and then he wanted to tell people to go into attempt to kill Ethiopians. Well, that didn't really work out. What I'm trying to say here is that no one thinks about dictators in terms of after they make their speeches, because they're very hoarse and raspy. That also brings up a very puzzling quandary that I've been recollecting. Why do they call it hoarse when you can't talk? I know horses can't talk, But can you call it an elephant?
What about Mr. Ed, Sebastian? Mr. Ed can talk.
You ever thought about Mr. Ed,
Well, then
Sebastian?
I would counter that argument by saying Mr. Ed didn't talk like this. So in fact, you wouldn't be talking like Mr. Ed, which is a horse. Asshole.
I don't follow.
When you talk horse, I don't understand why they call it horse. Because I'm not talking like a
Well, let
horse.
me answer that question with another question.
Please.
What would you prefer it to be called?
Rass.
Oh, don't mind Steve. He's talking raspy today.
Sure,
What about mongoose? Mongoose-like.
that's just stupid.
We had a conversation with the mongoose.
No.
They're very raspy people.
Hey, how about you have some raspberries? Might help your
Stop
throat.
it. Stop with the questions.
I have a final one.
What?
What about the horse whisperer? Obviously the horse is talking to her.
Ah, and he was talking in a whisper.
Yeah.
Now listen.
Ah,
Maybe if we put peanut butter on the horse's lips like Mr. Ed.
There will be no peanut butter had
Do
today.
you have something against peanut butter?
I have a fear of
They
it,
will-
yes.
they will
Jiffy or
probably
Skippy?
harder.
Or Peter Pan.
Yes.
They're all kind of fruity.
Listen.
What about pita bread?
Stop it.
Oh, peanut bread's still
George Washington Carver was a bad man. He uses peanut oil inventions to kill hundreds of people. A lot of people
Really?
don't know that. Yes.
You're lying.
He came up with the first noxious peanut gas.
What about William, well actually George Clinton?
George Clinton.
Yeah. Played funk. Yeah.
Funkadelic.
I don't know what
He
you're
would jam on his guitar like a psychedelic book caprice.
You know what? He liked peanut butter.
I don't
He
even-
liked peanut bread.
Shut up about the peanut butter and the peanut bread. We're not talking about that now. We're talking about whisper things or horse things. My voice not being able to correctly use its vocal cords to emanate a sound from my throat and guttural region, which would be reminiscent of words. Now, it's very difficult for me to try to get out a monologue with all these questions. Yes,
Question.
please.
But how many times a day do you shower? Just hypothetically.
Well, this is a very multifaceted question. It depends what your definition of shower is.
You under a running stream of water.
Okay.
Soap is optional.
Well, with
If
the
you're
soap
using-
as optional clause, I took a shower yesterday because it was a very heavy down rainfall.
Ah, I see.
The poor man's
That's kind of like smoking but not inhaling.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Like William Jefferson Clinton. Oh, I did not nail. You can't do voices.
No.
What about George Clinton?
George Clinton.
Back to the fucking fuck.
Listen,
Back to Parliament.
stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it. I don't want to talk about Parliament.
Alright, what about the governing body of the United Kingdom?
Yeah.
The governing body of the United Kingdom.
Yeah,
I got a few choice words for the UK, alright? And they are this. Number 1, invest in dental.
that's several
That's 3 words. You only had one.
I got a few choice words I said.
How about phrases?
Phrases?
Yeah.
Phrases.
Do we have a question from the audience?
Not really.
You have a question? You can talk, it's okay. It's 100 hours of this. We're running out of ideas.
And what hour are you on?
Ooh.
22.
We're on 22.
22, yeah.
Do you have a question?
No.
About anything?
No.
Any you?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why is this person here but refuses to participate when
That's a good
when
question.
asked to participate?
Because I'm kind of clueless to this sort of thing.
Kind of clueless.
So are we.
is-
It's okay.
Are you working on your grant?
No, that's next week.
So you just chilling?
It's actually the week after next week.
No, it's next week.
It's the 27th.
I start next week
Why?
because I'm special.
Clearly.
Yes.
Interesting notion. Special people. Some would call them retards.
Oh, Jesus.
Some would call Mark a retard, but not me. I wouldn't call Mark a retard. I'd call him a special person, because he's special.
Thanks,
See what
Eddie.
happens when you talk too much in improv? They just take one of your words and make a whole scene. Yes?
Is I'll be fielding questions now? If we could all fill in. I'll be addressing the topic of the day. I have a PowerPoint presentation that we can all look at, and maybe after today, this whole thing will be cleared up. So we can all file in.
I heard PowerPoint.
Scare me.
Maybe we can take care of that. So, I think we're really good to do. Alright, first question. Yes, sir.
I have an idea. Why don't we play a press conference and we all try to figure out what the crisis is, and then he tries to figure out what.
Yeah, is that a question, sir?
But we all have different crises. Yes.
Is that a question, sir? I have a question.
Do you plan on evacuating the city?
It's an interesting question. As you can see from that slide, the city evacuation plan
Oh my God! All the death.
will occur as following. We'll get all the women, and we'll get all the children.
Yes.
We'll put them onto as many SUVs as we can, and we'll leave them there, parked with the emergency brakes on. The men, and the people I'm fans of, will be able to leave the city, pending the ability to make a blimp. Yes?
Have you canceled your guest appearances?
On most of the shows. Yet, I'm still going on Oprah, because I have a book that I need to plug. Also, Tom Cruise is going to be on it, and after defeating him by telling him that his lightsaber and force powers were imaginary, I feel like I need an apology. From him. I'm not going to apologize. He's just kind of... Yes?
Is it animal, vegetable, or mineral?
It is bigger than a bread box.
Okay.
It is both animal and vegetable. It's kind of a chimera,
So it's an animal?
it's at the same, it's more like Terry Shiloh. She was an animal, but a vegetable.
Is
Work around that.
Like a Danimal?
Like a
That's a
Danimal.
good question.
Made out of yogurt.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually...
What kind? What
Raspberry, strawberry,
Was it
banana.
strawberry banana?
Yes, sir.
How much Go-Gurt is in the reserve?
So much Go-Gurt. The Go-Gurt plan is go. It is green. We are ready to move. We have the sled
Is
for all
it-
the Go-Gurt.
Is
Yes,
it
sir.
true that if you replace the spoon in Keanu Reeves' hand in The Matrix with a Go-Gurt, and he said the line, "There is no spoon," it would still make sense?
Technically, yes, you're absolutely right. However, unless it's plain vanilla Go-Gurt, because as you know, that is really just kind of like chucking semen out of a ketchup packet, and no one really wants to do that. So really, it's just kind of like there is no spoon. Everyone's like, I mean, let's focus on the big picture here. You're eating semen. Yes.
Do you really speak for Mr. Reeves on that there?
Which one?
Any of them.
I can speak for the dead one. He wanted me to tell you to not question the presenter of this presentation. I have a picture of Mr. Keanu, though. As you can see, he's gesturing with his shoulders. He is looking at the camera, and he is next to that blonde-haired misfit. Is it one of the Corys? Was it Corey?
Corey.
Thank you. Wow. Yes, sir.
Does he realize that Dog Star is a bad idea and will always be a bad idea?
Yes. He did. He saw Air Bud, though, and was so inspired by the
makes
first
sense.
7 Air Bud movies.
Of course.
Yes.
Golden Retriever?
Sorry?
Airbud Golden Retriever?
Receiver. It's called Receiver.
Retriever.
Yes, sir.
Did he see Dunstan Checks In?
He did, and he actually made a hit song, Dunstan Checks In, to the Kansas song, Dust in the Wind.
Was it dedicated to Jason Alexander?
Yeah.
The first half was, but then he realized that Jason Alexander can't act, and it was kind of a waste of time.
What about Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
Next question.
But did he want to play Tim Allen's role in Shaggy Dog, or?
He actually was going to play Tim Allen's role in Home Improvement, but the guy who's now in Family Feud said, I'd rather work with the drug dealer. Yes.
What was he, Jack Frost as well?
He was not only Jack Frost, but if you've seen a Jack in the Box commercial, he's the guy with the hat.
Going off on a Michael Keaton
Yes.
tangent.
Yes.
How do you feel about the movie Multiplicity?
I've seen it. I've watched it. I've taken it in, and I've written several sophomore year English papers on it. And I will tell you, it is fantastic several times over, mainly because most of the clones. But I do like the part where Michael Keaton calls his children doo-doo heads. I don't know why. That's my favorite part.
If you could be Christopher Reeve or your favorite actor, which one would you choose?
I'm going to answer that question with a slide.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Why so many penises? There's just penises everywhere.
That one's upside down.
That is from my blue period.
Oh, good job.
You had a blue period?
I did.
Is that like on Yaz or something?
Okay.
Oh!
When it comes out, it comes out.
That's a yeast infection.
Damn.
I am a baker. Next question. Yes, sir.
Going back to the Keanu Reeves highway that we took, is it true that he was supposed to play Hancock, the wisecracking hobo Superman, and Will Smith was supposed to play his role in The Matrix, and they just decided to switch because they realized black people couldn't survive the program?
Probably argue Lawrence Fishburne.
I've never actually heard that one before, but I'm going to answer that question with another question. Lawrence Fishburne was in the color purple. He was. A little known fact. He stood up and said, Sylvia! And that was his one line.
Makes sense.
And if you take that And if you were to move the color purple into the 21st century, you would notice that he was actually on a laptop the whole time in the courtroom. Just proving his point. Furthermore, he's Morpheus. Yes, sir. Dance just one.
Did you know that you could kick a field goal between Lawrence Fishburne's teeth?
Yes, actually, that was in Airbud, Golden Receiver.
Retriever.
Receiver.
Now, there was an earlier statement about you being a baker.
Yes.
Now, what exactly did you do with the butcher and the candlestick maker?
Funny you should mention that. Also, the shoemaker was here. A wolf alarm was set off in the town square. They went running. I stayed here because I have to give this very important presentation. So if we get attacked by wolves or wargs or Cerberus or some kind of canine demon hybrid.
Gnolls.
Gnolls. Hyena men. It's close. Also kobolds, which are lizard men. We should head for the hills.
But they
Because
have
it's always
eyes.
safer
They have
there.
eyes.
The hills have eyes, however, I have paid the eyes. And I've given them spectacles and latex. They're on our side.
Oh, good.
They're on our side. Do not worry.
They still
Yes,
like
sir.
You're trapped in a village where there are 2 werewolves that no one knows, 2 policemen, and a mafia man, and every night you have to guess which one it is, and Groups and Consensus starts a lynching.
Okay.
What's your strategy?
Who has the ace of spades?
We should play Mafia. Legitimately.
Who has the ace of spades?
Play Mafia.
I think it was the second werewolf.
Okay, if the second werewolf has the ace of spades and it's in March, then you flip the board and say, fuck this game. If there is no board, you recommend that you play Monopoly or another board game so you can flip the board. Yes, sir.
We play Mafia.
No. Next question.
Can I have boardwalk if we play Monopoly?
Sorry. If you can have the blues and the greens because they're useless. Everybody knows the corner of death, the orange, and the red, and maybe yellow if you're really upset. Or orange and the thing right out of jail. If they keep going to jail and they keep coming out.
Fine, I'll be a
it's-
moneymaker.
Fair enough. Yes, sir.
When you put hotels on Baltic Avenue, is it true it's just a really rundown Motel 6?
Which color is Baltic again?
The
Oh,
purple.
Baltic is great because it takes $500 and you can deck up the whole place. It is a very fancy Motel 6, but if you put a quarter in, it turns the whole bed on vibrate. Also, hooker with every room. That's why it's so expensive. Yes.
Can we play 7-Up?
No. Next question.
Is it true that if you get a Yahtzee with 6s on your first roll, that the gates of hell will open up and swallow you whole?
That has happened to a friend of mine. That is actually what brought the werewolf, the 2 policemen, and the mafia member into town. They were inspecting the supernatural carnage, and now we're in this mess. So, yes.
Can we play Assassin?
No. Next question.
On the subject of 7-Up, is 7-Up yours?
Oh, God.
Oh.
Well,
I know you're gonna ask again. You're gonna ask why so many penises again. And I really think that this once again captures my blue period and how I'm feeling inside right now. That is
I'm
all.
sorry.
That is all the questions for today. Perhaps tomorrow we can meet again. But thank you.
Maybe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We play Mafia?
Oh boy, is this a good story. I hope it never ends. Wait, if I let go of the page?
What you doing, silly Billy?
I'm reading the book, Ma. But if I let go to change the page, I'm at the end of the second page of this.
We all know how it ends. Calvin,
No, we don't.
Calvin and Hobbes kill each other because of their differing philosophical stances.
John Calvin, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. That cartoon was terrible.
I should have seen it coming.
So did you clean out the attic like I told you to?
Maybe.
Did you clean out the basement like I told you to?
Definitely.
Did you clean out the toilets like I told you to?
Yes.
Did you clean out your fly traps like I told you to?
Oh, I knew I forgot something.
I knew you forgot something.
Okay.
Wrong fly trap, but you're
Oh.
close.
Oh, sticky.
Oh,
Oh.
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 You should really never lie next to candles anymore.
Oh.
Did that hurt?
Ooh, yeah.
Good.
Dude, there's a lot of flies on my face.
Oh,
All in a row.
you know what? Stop sweating when you sleep.
Sleep sweater. What do you want from me?
What do I want from you?
Yeah.
I want you to be perfect.
I'll try.
No, there's no trying. You do or you not do. There is no try.
So if I look at the X-Wing, I can leave?
In theory.
Okay.
But see, here's the real kicker. I don't think you're going to be able to do it.
Well, why not?
Because you've only been working at this for 2 weeks, and I've been working on it for 10,000 years. Oh my god, I think you're actually going to do it. You're getting it, sort of. Oh, you made it spontaneously combust.
Oh. So...
That's actually way beyond any power that I will ever have.
You want to play some Monopoly?
Yeah, but you know, I have the ultimate advantage up here. I know what you're going to do before you do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you know if I'll win?
Yes and no.
Okay, so, I'll be the doggy. Can I be the doggy?
You could be.
I'll be the thimble? Because we only got the doggy and the thimble.
Why?
Because, well...
I want to be the car that goes fast. Vroom, vroom.
You used the car last time and you got kind of upset, so you threw it with the swamp. Maybe you can lift it with the force. Ah, there we go.
Got it.
Funk.
Oh, is it over there?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we...
No, that's free parking.
Oh, why don't I just start at free parking and we'll go from there? Because it doesn't matter. I'm going to win anyway.
You ruined it for me.
No, I didn't.
How about we play...
You don't know how I'm going to win.
How about we play a game of war?
Alright. Thunk.
Oh! Ow, that's not what I thought. I thought the
I
guard.
drew first blood, I win.
Okay, how about we play a game of... Yahtzee.
They're all sixes.
Go! It's terrible! Werewolves! Werewolves!
Policeman! Oh! Wait.
What are you doing?
Alright. I got the pad. What'd you
All
get?
sevens.
All sevens.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Perhaps you're a cheater and you use your force power to roll the dice over like in the Phantom Menace. Not you personally, but it's been done.
It has been done. Oh, Watto, you ignorant klutz. So in any case, all sevens.
Hey, you gonna count that? I did mine from sheer luck. You did yours with help.
Help?
Help.
Or with hell?
No,
Like how you opened hell?
No, that was, I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay. So,
It distracted you, but obviously not enough because you still got all sevens.
alright, let me just put these down. So, that's
Mark it on your sheet.
marked.
You gave yourself 3 Yahtzees. You're only allowed to give yourself 1
Why
in a
not?
round. In a round.
Yeah, but that's sevens.
No.
These are only 6-sided dice, buddy.
This isn't like a casino. If you get 3 sevens, you get the jackpot. No, it doesn't work that way.
Fine.
1.
So 1, a 3, and a 7.
Yeah.
Once again, these are only 6-sided die. I don't know what the heck's going on with that.
We work in D10s here. This is Dagobah, for Christ's sake.
Oh. Thought I would recognize the difference of shape, but okay.
Yeah, I thought you would too, but obviously
No.
it's slipped past your fingers.
I'm a little special, man. I see what's going on.
Yeah, I heard you're super retarded.
Oh. Straight tens.
What?
Straight tens.
What are you doing to me? You're ruining my confidence.
You said you were destined to win, didn't you?
I'm a freaking small green midget with ears that look like antenna. I can barely do anything, and you're beating me at Yahtzee?
Oh, you beat up Emperor Palpatine pretty bad. And
You're-
Dooku especially.
You're a big human with big muscles. I envy this.
Well, I am strong.
Go in the cave.
Do I have to?
Go in the cave.
Again?
Trials and tribulations.
I already saw my deepest, darkest fear.
Are you sure?
Ooh, spiders.
What'd you say?
Don't break.
A lot of spiders.
A lot of spiders?
A lot of spiders.
Hey, don't wipe those off.
Why?
They're a reminder. Every time you look at your arms. No. Oh yeah, you put them back on.
That's...
Wear them as a shield.
Hey, can I ask you? I have some of that really gross soup that you made?
Oh yeah. Actually, all you need to do is stick a ladle in the swamp, and it's the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. I really didn't take any time in preparing this at all. I'm a terrible cook too. You want to hold that against me?
No.
Alright.
I don't want to hold it against you.
So-
No, but
Did you see into your future at all? This whole time we were training?
all I've really seen is, what's around here.
Oh. Well then you're alive.
You die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like 9,000 years old. It's bound to
Fair enough.
happen at some point.
So, what about that Vader guy?
What about him?
Well, if I'm stuck here, how's anyone going to stop him?
Shit.
You said they'll transfer your power, but okay, I'll take it.
No, I manifested another one.
Okay.
I didn't say I couldn't build things.
Hey, R2!
Oh, I didn't remake the R2 unit. Get back in the fiery water.
Wow! See ya, buddy! Imaginary spaceship.
Now you're mine, R2.
Wow!
We're gonna have fun together. You got a pretty mouth. You whistle like a champion. So this is fun. What do you want to do? A rendezvous. Exactly. I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking.
Beef lord.
What?
Hey, buddy! So I just got back, I got my hand cut off.
Oh.
They rebuilt it.
I mean,
So I'm here to kind of complete my training, if that's okay.
no, I'm dying.
You're dying.
That's
That's not true, that's impossible.
why?
You're not gonna die,
You
Master
said
Yoda.
You said that before you left. You put it in my mind and then it happened.
No.
You made me start believing.
Any chance like I can speak with Obi-Wan? Because he's appeared to me as a ghost.
Yeah, he's coming up anytime now.
Alright.
Yo. See, it's right there.
Hey, Obi-Wan.
I'm just gonna sit this one out.
So,
Yeah,
how's it hanging?
you got me killed, asshole.
You're the one who's just sort of let yourself get hit. Really, Darth Vader wasn't even trying that. I saw it. You just sort of turned off your lightsaber and just sort of just stood there.
You could have shot him in the back, but I didn't see you doing that. You're like, no! And then you held there for a little bit, you started shooting after I died.
Yeah. Still turned off your lightsaber. That's pretty lame.
He was gonna kill me anyway, he's a lot younger than me and made of metal.
Yeah, but Yoda was pretty old and he still kicked the shit out of Count Dooku. Like, really kicked the shit.
I'm a human!
Oh, human schmuman. What, he's a little short guy with big ears.
They live longer.
He's a fucking puppet.
Frank Oz actually has control over him.
The guy who did Ozzy Fozzie the Bear kicked Count Dooku's ass.
Seriously.
And you got killed by a guy who's made out of metal and meat.
Yeah.
Seriously, you were complaining about, he was
looks
too
like a
busy
Star
crying on the
bowling ball.
inside about Padme, my mom. He was crying about my mom the entire time. You couldn't get past him. He was probably blinded halfway by his tears. No, I'm Obi-Wan.
Actually, the reason you got me killed was that you stank. You're in a goddamn trash compactor. I have a sensitive nose, and I sneezed and the lifesaver turned off.
Oh, look at me, I've got a sensitive nose.
Let's react to that. You can strike me. That'd be better.
I'll be Obi-Wan.
You'll be Obi-Wan?
You can strike me down, but I'll be Obi-Wan. Oh my God, that smell! Oh God!
No! Obi-Wan!
I had your back, Vader.
Thanks. Yeah, my name's not actually Vader. You can call me Frank. We've been working together for 12 years now, and you keep calling me Lord Vader, and I just want to be called but Frank.
Well, you kind of own the Death Star, right?
Oh, I own the Death Star.
Based on feudal law, that makes you a lord.
Then call me Lord Frank.
Alright.
Grand Moff Tarkin would have something to say about that.
Grand Moff Tarkin
I'm
has...
master of the Force!
You're just a kid.
You know, Grand Moff Tarkin
Has a
also...
large enough nose to crush half the planet.
And also had sex with Admiral Dalla.
Nice!
Yeah, Admiral Dalla was retarded after a piece of metal went into her skull. He had Riri sex.
And all of
Yeah, Grand Moff Tarkin,
They're
not qualified.
they're most giving.
And when he runs, and he
You know what?
he runs into a larger.
Hey, you get back here.
What do you want?
Welcome to Inside the Actors Studio, where today we'll be interviewing the Trash Monster from Star Wars, A New Hope.
I'm called Dianoga, thank you.
Dianoga, they call you the Dweller in the Deep, the unknown horror in the trashy abyss. How do you respond to this and why?
Well, it's actually kind of fair. I like to think of myself as a bit more varied, though. I mean, yes, I've been Monster of the Deep, but at the same time, has anyone ever thought about my role in Cocoon alongside Wilford Brimley? No.
That's noticeable indeed. Dianoga, can I call you D?
If you must, yes.
D, what is your favorite meal at mealtime?
Oh, I'm a big fan of meat.
Meat.
Preferably Wookiee.
A question on the minds of many.
Go for it.
When the trash compactor compacts, how do you not get crushed in the process?
Well, you see, it's an interesting story. I can actually make myself much more vertical. I'm more gelatinous than one would imagine. So when it crushes, I just simply get taller.
How young are you? How many years young, D?
Oh, well. So, I have to answer that by saying Star Wars came out in my glory years. I was
Indeed.
perhaps the top
Indeed.
of I was perhaps cock of the walk at that point.
And how did a trash monster like yourself end up on a Star Destroyer?
Well, it's really started off as a bit of a rectal infection. It just sort of got out of control.
I see. I see. You've done some things after A New Hope.
Oh
have you
yes,
not?
like Cocoon.
Like Cocoon. What else have you been featured in?
Oh well, you know, Revenge of the Sith.
Were you in Revenge of the Sith?
I was.
And what did you play?
Oh, it was a cutout role. I actually did a repeat of my original performance.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
You wouldn't do.
We have a clip. Let's go watch the clip.
Where is that fucker Anakin?
Hey, I'm Anakin. I got the Force.
Oh no, not the Death Star.
That was amazing. Truly an inspirational acting demonstration for the ages.
Yes.
D.
Tell me, did you like me in Finding Forrester?
What? You were fantastic in Finding Forrester. Also, Good Will Hunting. You showed a role that left an example upon the world. We have a clip from Finding Forrester.
Now listen, boy. I want to be a writer. Gotta punch the keys, for God's sakes.
Isn't that?
I can't do it. Just can't do it.
You're the man now, dog.
Truly, words cannot describe how breathtaking that was because my breath
Hunting?
was taken. I believe you ate it
Oh.
in the green room.
Let me summarize. Hey, you're not that good, Will Hunting.
Well done, Mr. D. Well done. D,
Yes?
what is your favorite word and why?
Oh, my favorite word. How about garbage?
Delicious. Your favorite curse word?
Rubbish.
D,
Yes?
When you go to heaven and God tells you you are his most glorious creation, what would you say to him?
I'd say thank you for recognizing it. Thank you. And I am humbled. That this is me bowing down
I
to
see.
my Lord,
I see.
personal Lord and Savior.
D, is it alright if we take some questions from the students in the audience?
Go ahead.
Yes, you, sir.
Yeah, all I see of this creature is an eye, so how does it talk?
Does this answer your question?
Nah, it's just a hand.
Well,
Negations aside, he's clearly several fluid-filled bladders that allow him to propel, eat, and speak. Next question from the audience?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You had a starring role in Rat Race.
This is true.
Tell me a little bit about working with, yeah.
John Cleese.
well, it was an interesting role because I actually had to play as a female. I had to play as John Lovitz's wife.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. What was it like to drive the Hitler car?
Well, it's something I always wanted to do.
I see. And how was it working alongside the talenting, ravishing, and manly Rowan Atkinson?
Rowan Atkinson is a saint.
We actually have a clip from you in a scene with you and Rowan Atkinson.
It's a race.
I know it's a race. So, what do you think of the high-speed train?
That was fantastic. The high-speed train especially. D, I believe that's all the time we have today on Inside the Actors Studio.
It's been a pleasure.
I am Brian Lipton. Good evening.
That's
great.
What's gonna go on? Oh, I'm being. Oh, hello there.
Can I help
I didn't see you here.
Can I help you?
I'd like to purchase something.
What's the purchase? One of 4 boxes?
I'd like to purchase what's under the boxes.
Well,
Floor space.
floor space.
Floor space.
We've got roughly cubic foot here, cubic foot here, cubic foot here, and a cubic foot here.
Explain to me the difference between each of these floor spaces.
Well, you see, this one's slightly lower on the floor than this one. This one's slightly higher than a diagonal. This one's a little bit higher than the other ones. This one is about the same level as the other one. They're actually pretty much the same level.
Which one of these is protected from hurricanes and forest fires
None of
and
them really.
Jehovah's Witnesses?
None of them really.
That's unfortunate. I would like one that would let me like that.
Well, actually, you've got to go for the deluxe model to get one of those.
What's the deluxe model?
Deluxe model we don't actually have any in stock. You're going to have to go to our brother store up in Anchorage.
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 Okay, I'm going to Alaska.
Meanwhile, in Alaska,
Oh, really?
Me castle down. It's nighttime.
A tauntaun. I want to burrow in you. Got myself a floor space. And a nice fur coat. Anyway, let me see the deluxe model.
this is our pride and joy right here.
Okay?
It's movable and everything. Wherever you move it, you own.
The Tauntaun. I want to put him down.
It's not quite big enough for a tauntaun.
Put the floor space on. Let me see how much it covers.
Alright, let's get this job.
This is ex-girlfriend.
Get roughly, 35%.
How many more boxes can I put on him so I completely have the space he's covered by?
Well, if you got 34% of them, I'd imagine that would be 3 more, or 2 more. Giving you a total of 3.
That does not add up to 100. That adds up to over 100. And I only want the space where he is.
You can only buy a full model though.
Full bottle?
You have to buy a full box, a full model box.
Okay. Okay. Okay, take it off. Take him off. I'll try this model now. Put that model on.
The silver model.
Yes, the silver
You don't
model.
get the hurricane coverage.
That's unfortunate.
Got here is about, 33%, a little bit less.
Okay. And what does this model come with?
Model comes with a hole, you can carry it. It's really,
A hole. That's your deluxe model. It's got a freaking hole.
that's not the deluxe model, this is the deluxe model. This is our layman model. Gonna kill him now.
Oh, I'll take the deluxe model,
Okay,
and I shall take my dead Tom Tom.
would you like that gift wrap?
I would love a gift wrap. Please
Okay.
address it to me. Have it shipped to my space.
What's your name?
My space.
My space.
My name, Inigo Montoya.
To Inigo Montoya. From Inigo Montoya.
No, from my father, who's dead. You killed him.
From my
Are you the
father,
six-fingered
you
man?
killed him. Are you the six-fingered man?
Mom, I'm asking you a question.
Oh, I should rewrite this note then.
Probably.
To Inigo, from your father who is dead.
Are you the six-fingered man? I am Inigo Montoya. That is my dead father.
1, 2, 2.
Inigo, what are you doing? I'm the retarded giant.
Andre, how are you doing?
Pretty good. I have Marfan's syndrome.
Centrum, huh?
Marfan's syndrome.
Oh, right. Gotta get going.
I'm staying here. I was just gonna go so I could see around you.
Yeah, well.
Okay, so it's addressed to Inigo Montoya from your father who is dead.
Fuck it, sure.
Okay.
Where is our friend?
No. I want you to ship it to me.
Okay, what's your address?
MySpace.
Where's that English guy?
Wherever this box is, you said I own, unless you're a liar.
Okay,
You want to
it's right
shot
here.
Wallace?
Inconceivable! What? Boss? The boss is gone. Whoa! I can't fall off because I'm a giant. My legs are wobbly.
Okay, so I've shipped it right here.
Okay? Now what?
See ya.
Well,
Peace.
now it's here, and it's yours. Do with what you want.
I now own this store, or at least that piece of the store.
You own that piece of the store.
You're gonna pay me rent.
Well, yeah, but we actually have the deed to the land all around it.
Watch. I now own that box too.
You own the floor space under the box, but not the box
You
itself.
said actually I'm going to quote you.
As the contract itself says right here.
I have my own stenographer, in which case you actually committed fraud. Please read back. I do believe the exact phrasing was anything under the
I'm
box.
sorry, all I got was Sean Wallace saying inconceivable.
That's unfortunate. I have another stenographer. He's dead. However, based off of his typewriter, which is inside his body,
It says I said nothing of the such.
you're
I-
lying.
it's
You
right
can't
here.
read.
It says right here. No, I actually wrote to Inigo Montoya from your father, as we previously established.
That has nothing to do with the bearings, what we're discussing.
Well, as
As
I
you told me when I went to buy that anything under the box would be mine. I now
Did
own
I?
2 boxes.
I said the land under the box would be yours.
Anything.
Let's just sweep off. So can I get some cheese?
Absolutely, man. Wait, you're not foreign, are you?
As far as I can tell, Americans have pie.
You mean as apple pie as American cheese?
As apple pie is American cheese, on an apple pie.
So, what will it be?
American cheese. With a side of Gruyere.
You remember your 2 things at the all-American cheese shop.
All American cheese shop.
We only have American cheese.
The white kind, right?
We actually have the orange kind as well now. We stole it from the back part of the store where the foreign counter comes from.
Okay.
However, it comes in different mediums. As you know, we have the milkshake.
The milkshake.
We have the grilled cheese
I've heard
sandwich.
good things about the milkshake.
We have the
Ooh,
cheese.
the grilled cheese sandwich is a
We
good
have the burger form, which is a piece of cheese between 2 pieces of bread. It's very good.
one. I'll go with the grilled cheese model.
There you go. Hold out your hand. It's very hot.
So blessed.
I'll do 850.
850?
850.
Excuse
Leave
me.
money.
I believe I heard you said you have a milkshake.
I'm sorry, you foreign?
No, I'm not foreign. I'm an oil man, and I would like to purchase your milkshake and your land.
Well, I don't own the land. I can sell you a cheap milkshake.
Cheese milkshake it shall be for me and my son and partner H.W.
It brings all the boys to the yard.
Indeed it does. Very good. Fill it up. Does it come with a straw?
Only if you want.
Yes. My straw reaches into this milkshake, and I drink this milkshake.
You're gonna have to suck a lot harder than that, but it's pretty thick.
Do you have a spoon?
The straw can last underneath the pressure.
Do you have a spoon I could drink this
Like you with
milkshake
the
with?
plastic ones they bend. It's really fun to watch people. That guy's been there for 3 months.
This is worse than a Wendy's milkshake.
That'll be
It's not a milkshake at all, it's custard. It's a kind of milkshake.
That'll do it.
Can you stir it up at least? It's outrageous.
Yeah.
Did you do anything at all?
I stirred it.
It's even hotter than before.
It's easy. It's on the wrist.
Give me that.
That's good.
I want to drink your milkshake. I don't want to eat it.
I would like you to pay for your milkshake.
I don't like most people.
Sean's not really reacting to this conversation. He seems kind of complacent.
My son is deaf.
That's unfortunate.
Quiet,
I think there's a fight going down at the foreign lunch counter.
I am sorry that we don't have European changes. It is for the American purchasing only.
But what?
But why?
But why?
I'm sorry. Oh, your voice is coming back, and I don't want to stress it. Do not worry, my friend. It is I working here for American company. I don't make my rules. We have
It's unfortunate.
the milkshake. We have the grilled cheese
I don't
sandwich.
want that
And we
milkshake.
have the burger. It's
I
a
want-
giant piece of cheese between bread. It's very good.
I try it. Give me a piece to try for eat. If I don't like it, I'll kill you. What did you do?
I break the cheese off block.
But for why?
It's for the good tasting.
Very good. Keep going.
For food eating.
Do it.
For apple picking.
Sure.
For baseball playing
Why not?
in America. We take a bread and we take another bread and we give. That'll be $8.50.
$8.
American.
Here you go. Here's some money.
Thank you for money. Have a nice day.
Let's go back to the other store shop.
I'm still working. Oh, okay. So, like I was
I
saying,
need that milkshake.
You have it. You just got to pay for it.
This isn't a milkshake. This is custard in a
Okay.
jar.
This is the all-American cheese shop.
There's nothing more American than oil. And I am an American. And I, as an American, deserve a milkshake.
Well, you have your choice from the 8 Starbucks across the street, or that McDonald's. It does sell milkshakes.
I don't want a shamrock shake, I want a milkshake.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Is there?
I don't want it to be green and taste minty. I want it to taste like a
The next
milkshake.
part is that you put green. It comes two other ways.
And I don't want to poop green.
Sorry.
Do you understand me?
I
I make myself clear.
I mean, you're coming a little accented and thick. You sure you don't want to go around the back to the foreign lunch counter because they
I'm
will.
positive.
All right.
Give me my milkshake.
I think I have some milk in the coffee machine.
Please, then shake it up. Very good. You watching, boy? This is how you make another person do work. Shut up.
I think there's another fight at the foreign lunch counter.
But for why are you doing this to me?
I'm sorry that you came back and you were not happy with burger, but I cannot give you refund. You took bite out of it.
No, I didn't. It was him.
What is the crescent shaped teeth mark on it?
I have no crescent mouth. It's a half moon.
That is upsetting. At the same time, it clearly shows
those bite marks.
Yes, it was him.
You're pointing to Broom.
The broom has his mouth.
You are lying. Broom does not have a mouth.
Broom does have
Broom does
mouth.
not play baseball play.
Broom is...
Broom does not for the eating good take place in Market Square.
Hey there, French boy. But what exactly is your problem?
Well, I was talking to a kind gentleman.
Does there to be problem here with your service?
There is several. He clearly had...
1, 2, 3, or 4.
I don't understand the question, my
Is
man.
there one
What problems are being had today?
Or to be had?
He took bite out of food and he wanted
No
to eat
response
I
advice.
did. It was Broom that took bite out of food.
Broom has no mouth.
I will prove to you and you and you and you and you that this Broom has taken bite out of food.
We make deal.
Alright, how long are you going to shake this for?
Until it's ready.
It's ready.
Right.
You gonna pay this time?
I'll pay for some good
A
milkshake.
rich oil man like yourself.
I am an oil
You
man.
have to appreciate capitalism.
I do.
Then why don't you pay for the first one?
Because it wasn't a milkshake. And I won't be shafted by anybody. Is it ready?
Taking my time.
Good.
Right.
It'll be a good milkshake.
Like Grandpa used to do it.
Very good.
In the war, he would make milkshakes for all the young.
I don't care.
So I am talking.
Which war was this?
The great one.
The Gulf War?
The greatest one.
I served in the Spanish-American War.
You're a liar.
Yes, I am.
San Juan Hill forever.
Remember.
This better not be like one of those milkshakes from Wawa.
Eat a dick, old
machines.
man. Eat a dick.
Do you have a straw? A bendy straw. Now that's a milkshake.
It is money.
I drank your milkshake.
$8.
And now, I don't give you business. Goodbye. Hey son, why don't you make a noise?
Well, I'll call the police.
Okay, then we make agreement to be made.
Why is every customer
We have
a pain in the eye?
We have to be making agreements.
You are to be making pain in my bottom.
You and you will come with me to prove that this program is not really.
You cannot prove it. I have not proved it. You cannot prove anything.
No, I can prove it to you and you.
How are you going to prove it?
I'll tell you, guy, that you cannot tell me what to do.
I could go for a bowl of crunchy stars.
Stars are delicious. Let us go to breakfast.
More.
Let us go cross street to diner. Oh, what is it?
What can I get you?
I would like a bowl of crunchy stars.
Where do I hide that here?
Do you have herring or haddock? Or
Ding,
perhaps a nice piece of
Do you have the little fisk? Do you have the bulla?
I'll be right out.
Do you have the wienerbrot?
I am busy, man.
I have to have some bacon and my lunch.
I'll be right out.
You know, I was in the emergency room one day and I had an operation. I believe that was nurse at the time.
It was nurse at
She
time.
had tiny scalpels at the vaccine.
Sue?
I don't know what is going on.
Well, I hope I get my bowl of crunchy stars.
I would like some haddock or some flip,
Perhaps
some fisk,
on some open-faced sandwiches.
some bread.
Needs to be on the open-faced sandwiches with the shrimp. The salty shrimp.
Sven, it has been a long time since we have bread and
Only we have to have
Sugar, I couldn't get your bowl of starch and some. And yeah, fresh out of habit.
Do you have any some herring or some type of fish for the eating place? And what?
Does it to be having the shrimp? Does it have the shrimps?
I will take anything that.
Oh my God!
It is time to dance!
Hey,
That's my sister. You look much like your sister.
oh no, she's much prettier.
Say you don't have any fish in the kitchen,
There's
right?
no fish but pretty shrimp.
Say that. We do have some startling.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Give us some proof.
I'll prove it.
This is not ordered
Make it to be happening on the right now. Or I will see you on the flip side. I think I told her.
I think I want a chocolate mousse for dinner.
Vicious, foolish bastard. Don't you know it's so good when it crunches? Crunch.
Crunchy stars. Crunchy stars.
Like the Grinch who stole Christmas. You get it?
That's a gruesome.
I would like some coffee beverage with the hottest.
Oh, the hot.
Oh, you poured it on top of starving.